Hello future CS, welcome back to my channel again, your one-stop guide for everything related to CA exams. If you are new here, I am Pooja, a chartered accountant. I have an experience of working for Ernst & Young and KPMG, and I help CA aspirants like you succeed with practical tips, strategies and support. So if you are appearing for the CA Foundation January 2026 attempt, this video is a must watch. So you have got just 60 days left, and how you plan this next 60 days can literally decide your result. So in today's video, I'll walk you through a realistic and effective 60-day revision planner covering all the four subjects: smart study combination and daily time allocation, so that you can stay consistent, confident and completely exam ready. So let's make every single day count. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Every subscription works like a motivation for me and it also makes my day. Guys, when you visit my channel, do check out the playlist section. You will find several curated playlists for the CA Foundation exam. Make sure to explore them and watch the videos in order to get the maximum benefit from each topic. So this revision plan is starting from 19th of November and it will go on up to 17th January. So this is the outline of the study plan. So totally there are 5 study slots and slot number 1 to 4 is of 3 hours each and slot number 5 is of 1 hour. So let's see the timing of each study slot. Slot 1 is from 6 am to 9 am. Slot 2 is from 9:30 am to 12:30 pm. Slot 3 is from 2 pm to 5 pm. Slot 4 is from 5:30 pm to 8:30 pm. And slot 5 is from 9:30 pm to 10:30 pm. So you can customize the study plan as per your study timing. So if you like to study in different timing, you can keep the slots accordingly. So try to study at least for like 12 hours per day. Then only it will be possible to cover the entire syllabus. And one more important thing is ensure you keep sufficient break between each slot. Otherwise, you might get bored because of studying continuously. And also ensure that you keep sufficient time for sleeping as well, 6 to 7 hours for sleep as well. Because if you sleep well, your mind will be fresh and calm the next day and you will be able to concentrate better on the studies. And few tips I would like to give is when you are studying, you can prepare notes which you can use later on for revision purpose. That is one day before the exam, and you can use Saransh also for this purpose. And for practical subjects, like whichever numerical sums you are solving, it is better to do written practice for that. And even for business law also, for case scenario type question, you can do written practice. So previously I have made a separate playlist for that as to how you should present the answer for business law. So I will add that to the end screen. You can watch it from there and you can do the written practice accordingly. And whenever you are studying, if you come across any formulas, it is better to note it down in a separate sheet. You can make like a formula sheet and you can revise that one day before your exam. And one more strategy you can use is when you're revising, first you can revise the chapters with highest weightage and then revise the other remaining chapter. However, do not ignore any chapter. It is important to study all the chapters in the syllabus. So now let's try to decode this study plan. Here what we have done is this fifth study slot, which is of 1 hour. We have kept this consistent throughout the 60 days. Let's see what it is. So the fifth study slot we have kept for studying the revision test paper, previous year paper, model test paper and MCQ. MCQ will be for quantitative aptitude and economics. So throughout the 60 days in the fifth slot you can be revising these because these are also very important. Sometimes similar questions might come. It is important to go through this model test papers as well, and the RTP is also very important. So from 19th November to 24th November, that is the first 6 days. Here you will be revising business economics in slot 1 and 4 and accounting in slot 2 and slot 3. So here we are grouping one objective and one subjective paper. That is, accounting is subjective paper and business economics is objective. So as we are discussing the plan, you can get a notebook and note this down. Then from 25th November to 30th November, the next 6 days, here you will be revising business law and quantitative aptitude. So this also we have done the same way. That is, business law is a subjective paper and quantitative aptitude is a objective paper, that is MCQ based. So slot 1 and 4 is for business law and slot 2 and 3 is for quantitative aptitude. And fifth slot will be fixed for this RTP, previous year paper, model test papers, etc. Next, from 1st December to 5th December, the next 5 days, here we are changing the subjects again. So here you will be revising business economics and accounting. In slot 1 and 4 business economics and in slot 2 and 3 accounting. Then from 6th December to 10th December, the next 5 days, here you will be revising business law and quantitative aptitude again. Business law in slot 1 and 4 and quantitative aptitude in slot 2 and slot 3. So every 4-5 days we are changing the subject because it is very important to study all the subjects in equal proportion. Since passing mark is 40%, but aggregate together in all subjects should be 50%, right? So it is important to start all the subject and study each of them in equal proportion. Because if we keep studying one subject itself, by the time we reach the last subject, we might have forgotten what we have studied in the first subject. And also there is a possibility that there won't be time to study the last subject. And in case we don't have sufficient time to study last subject and if we fail in even one subject, that will be considered as fail overall. So that's why we have to keep changing the subjects and ensure that we study each subject proportionately. Then from 11 December to 14 December, the next 4 days, here we'll be revising each of the subjects in slot 1 and 2. That is, on 11 December, we'll revise accounting. 12th December, you'll revise business law and so on. Then in slot 3, you'll attempt mock test paper series 1. So while attempting the mock test paper series 1, first of all, ensure you try to attempt it in the same time as exam time, because in this study planner I have kept in the same time. And for accounting and business law, the time will be 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. For quantitative aptitude and business economics, you can keep the time 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And do not refer any notebook. Follow all the rules which you will follow during exam. Try to present the answers just like you will do in the exam. And for these objective paper, you try to attempt it in a OMR sheet itself. And try to finish the paper within the stipulated time frame. And then in the fourth slot, you will have to compare your answer with the ICI answer and you will have to see as to what error you have done and subject wise note it down in a notebook. Because in the remaining days when you will be revising, you can ensure that you will mitigate those errors. So see what errors you have done, whether it's a conceptual misunderstanding or whether you need to present better or whether you did not complete the paper within time, or was there any area which you didn't study and from that area questions came. Like this, for each subject, do the analysis and you can note it down in a separate paper. So basically when you start your revision from 19th November to 10th December, first you will be revising the chapters with the highest weightage and then you will attempt the mock test paper. Then from 15th December, when you will continue with your revision, you will study the other remaining chapters, plus you will also mitigate the errors which you have found out during the mock test paper. And one more point you can keep in mind while preparing a study or revision plan is try to keep a study slot in 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. because this is like same time as exam time. So if you are continuously studying in this time, it will be easier for you. You won't feel sleepy during the exams. So from 15th December to 19th December, you will study business economics in slot 1 and slot 4, and you will study accounting in slot number 2 and slot number 3. Then from 20th December to 24th December, here you will revise business law and quantitative aptitude. Business law in slot 1 and slot 4, and quantitative aptitude in slot 2 and slot 3. Then from 25th to 28th December, here you will be revising each of the subjects in slot 1 and 2. On 25th December, you will revise accounting. 26th December, you will revise business law and so on. Then in slot number 3, you will attempt mock test paper series 2. And in slot 4, you will analyze the answers of the mock test paper series 2. So after attempting the mock test paper series 1, and in the remaining days which you would have revised, you should have mitigated the errors. But still, if the errors are repeated or if any new error comes up, then you can make a note of those, because still some more days are left, right? You can correct those errors in the remaining days. And if by chance you do not get time to attempt mock test paper, at least study it like any other chapter. Then on 29th and 30th December, here you will revise business economics in slot 1 and 4 and accounting in slot 2 and 3. Then 31st December, we have kept a day off. You can change this also. In case of 31st December, if you want to take 1st January a day off, you can shift that also. Not an issue. So in these remaining days of revision, which you will be starting after mock test paper 2, if any other chapters are remaining, you will revise that. And if still any errors are pending, you will try to work on those errors. Then on 1st January and 2nd January, here you will continue revising business economics in slot 1 and 4 and accounting in slot 2 and 3. Then from 3rd January to 6th January, here you will revise business law in slot 1 and 4 and quantitative aptitude in slot 2 and slot 3. Then from 7th January to 10th January, here again we'll change the subjects and you will be revising business economics in slot 1 and slot 4 and accounting in slot 2 and slot 3. Then from 11th to 14th January, here you will revise business law in slot 1 and 4 and quantitative aptitude in slot 2 and slot 3. And by now you should have also finished this RTP, previous year paper, model test paper and MCQ practice also in slot 5. So for the MCQ, you can practice it from the test your knowledge section in the textbook. Apart from that, previously I have also made a video as to different sources from where you can practice MCQ. So I will add that to the end screen. You can watch it from there and you can practice accordingly. Then from 15th to 17th January, that is the last 3 days, here you will start revising for paper 1 accounting. So it's always recommended to start revising early for the first paper so that you are not that anxious for the first paper. And if your first paper goes well, you will have a positive attitude for the other papers also. So I hope you all have written down this study plan. So that's your complete 60-day revision plan for the CA Foundation January 2026 exam. Remember, it's not about studying everything in one day. It's about studying the right way but every day. If you found this planner helpful, don't forget to like and share the video. And also subscribe to my channel to stay updated with more revision strategies, exam tips and motivational sessions. All the best with your preparation. Let's make these 60 days truly count, and I will see you all in the next video.